suppose you'd be wanting breakfast. Bunnies. Soon, TM. Good morning, Palin. How you doing? Oh, Fifi, look at you moated. Morning, Hanson. Good morning, Striker. Morning, Bubble and the youngest. Good morning, Joe. How you all doing? How's it going? Did you have good weekends and good Mondays? Morning, Tom. Good morning, Zara and Vamp and Kinetic. Morning, Maxwell. How am I? I'm okay. I just got back from Lydia's. I think it's my last day looking after the little ones. I'm gonna miss those little guys. Good morning, bees. Did you have a good birthday? Good morning, Cow. Good morning, Molly. Morning, Minion and Cobalt. Good morning, Rob. Yeah, Fifi's back to herself pretty much now, bless her. Back to her cheeky self. Good morning, Cole. Morning, Kai. Good morning, Owls and Rob and Secondonian. Morning, Ravine. Morning, Annie. And good morning, Nightsham. Fifi is... Can I ask for a birthday hat? Oh, yes. Is it your birthday? I say that, and then I looked across to where I thought the hat was, and I can't see it. But it can't have gone far. Oh, no, I can see it. I can see it. Oh, bees, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you did get to do some celebrating. Why were there so many notifications sent for the stream? I think... Morning, Relibeth. Good morning, Mana. I think the what do you call it? The ping bot seems to be doubling up with its pings. It seems to send 2 for every stream at the moment, and I don't know why. I don't know why. As far as I know, I'm just doing the 1 stream at the time, not 2 at once. 1 per bunny. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, look at Fifi. Look at Fifi. You also seem to... Oh, do I not have notifications again? Saffron! Thank you very much for the 22 months. Wow, 22. That's almost as old as Gerry. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I'm managing to keep up with Gerry's age, but Bunny works in mysterious ways. True. And Carl, thank you very much for the 36 months. And Mana, thank you very much for the 33 months. Wait, is it because... Oh, no, I do have my sound turned on. In that case, do not know where they've gone. I didn't have an update or anything. It just do be like that. I'm hyped because it's less than an hour till I can get AEW tickets. Yeah! It is an exciting day for Wrestle fans. Well, a very particular set of Wrestle fans. Morning, G-Vote. Hello. You're on the sofa. Oh yeah, I should have done the doot 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 doot. Oh, Potato, thank you very much for the 28 months. Good morning, Brownie Buns and chat. Bunnies, do you want your breakfast? I think you're very hongy, aren't you? He is a gamer. Look at he gaming. Gerry, would you like your breakfast? Oh my goodness. Hello, Fifi. Hello. I think the both of you would. Good morning, Nick. Come on then, little ones. Gerry, don't you try and go up that way. You're too baby for attempting what Fifi does. Here we go then. I will leave you here, and I will go and get to the hat. There you go. There you go. There you go. Is there a doot doot? A doot 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 doot. Mr. Cyan, thank you very much for the 90 months. Happy Workers' Day yesterday. Here's to the hardworking buns of the world and their struggle to seize the means of production. Oh, well done, bunnies. They're working hard. Working hard. I wonder if I can get away with doing the hat now. Boom, boom, boom. I'll give them a little bit of time for munching. So did everyone have a lovely long weekend? Was it, do it be good? I did have a nice one. It was, you already sees the means of toffee production. True. I did I went to the Fossil Festival in Lyme Regis. That sounds amazing. I got to see some friends who I hadn't seen for a few months, which was nice. And I got to go to the railway exhibition, which was nice. Yesterday, but I also tried to do a day's work both days too. So I ended up working until 1 a.m. both days of the weekend. And then last night I got into bed at midnight and I was like, yay, I didn't do the staying up late thing. And then I lay down and I was like, hang on, I just realized I did something wrong in the edit. So I had to get up and I was like, if I'm just going to lie awake and think about it. So I had to get up and do it. But so I was only working until 12:30 yesterday. So it got better. I'm getting more efficient. Oh, Frudos, thank you very much for the bits. And Nico, thank you very much for the bits as well. All aboard the hype train. We hyping. And Abby, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, let's see if I can get away with this. Oh, Saffron, secret hype train. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hang on, what's the noise like? Bring. Can I? Oh, happy birthday! Oh, she too munchy. Maybe a boy. Happy birthday, Kai! I hope you have a very, very lovely birthday. I hope you have a very lovely birthday. Just about got in there. Just about. I can't remember if the bit noise is like ding or if it's doo-doo. Either way. Late night work is naughty, but it feels satisfying. I just need to find a better balance with my out of my extracurricular work. I'll get there. I will get there. Good morning, Sam. How you doing? I also we've had the excitement of the AEW tickets today. Because I was a bit worried about them because Alex had already booked to stay near Wembley when they announced that it was going to happen. Morning, Fence. Good morning, Sophia. Did we get something? Yes, we've got ours. We have ours now. But yeah, because we'd already booked to stay there, I was like, I hope we get them because otherwise, I guess you could always just cancel hotel rooms and such. And I think it was one that you could cancel up to 2 days without charge. But yeah, it's nice to know that we are going to the Wembles. It's very, very well. The thing is, it's such a big place. I didn't realize how ridiculously big Wembley is. So I don't know how much we're actually going to be able to see, but hopefully you'll be able to see some of the people. It is heckin' massive. Heckin' massive. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see some of the things going on. And sometimes they go into the crowd, so might get lucky, might get some close-up action, maybe. But yeah, now I just need to think of, what is it for Eurovision? No, it's for wrestling Froodles. New points redeemed. Tell me to take a break. Available once a day, then you have to take a break for whoever redeemed it. Wait for the whole day? Yeah, hopefully they will have like big screens. That's true. Front row for Moxie's entrance, because you never know where he's gonna come in from. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's Eurovision soon. It's May, isn't it? Is it like it's in the teens, isn't it? It's like the 16th or the 13th. 13th. Nice. You might get a chair thrown at you. Oh no, please no. Please no. But yeah. I'm sort of looking forward to, but also very nervous for going to the wrestling, because it's one thing if you're watching it on the telly and you've already been warned if something bad happens, like if there's an injury or something. Whereas if you're seeing it live, it's not like you can be told, like, oh, this happens in this match, look away. So yeah. They had to bring the coronation forward a week so as not to conflict with Eurovision. Good. Good. So yeah. I wonder if there's going to be any like meet and greets. That would be exciting. So they do warn you, you definitely know that's part of the show. That's true, actually. That's true. Probably doing something with a screwdriver. Setting up the ring. But yeah, it's exciting. But scary. Scary to be amongst that many people. I feel like that's when bad things happen in disaster movies, is when you've got big groups of people. Oh, sure, it'll be fine. Sure, it'll be fine. Oh, good luck with getting your tickets, Nico. I hope it all goes well. Hope you get some good ones. It's so ridiculous, the fact that there's the sale, and then there's the pre-sale, and then we found out there was the pre-sale, and then thinking we were doing really good, they then announced that there's the pre-sale. So by the time there's the sale, there's not going to be any tickets left. So we managed to get in on the pre-sale, which was the actual like start of the sale. It's ridiculous. It's like I really wanted to go and see Auntie Donna because they're in Bath this year. And I looked at the site on the day of the sale and all the tickets had sold out. And I was like, oh. And it turned out again that there was a pre-sale and they'd already gone. Which is poop. Tell me what the adverts are like for the ones where I was at WWE. Really fun. Oh. I will let you know. Oh, Gerry, you got them schnuffs. Snuff. I suppose there won't be much left for the actual sale. Yeah. The Anti-Donna tour sold out frighteningly quick. Yeah, it did. Because then they said oh my goodness, we've sold out. Whether they did say, oh my goodness, we've sold out. They were like, we've sold out, so we're adding in another date. And then those ones sold out quick. And I was just like, I do not stand a chance at getting these tickets. Harry, thank you very much for the 34 months. Beep, beep, beep. Beep. Hi, Broccoli. How is this number just getting bigger? What? Good morning, Dave. Hello. How be doing? Sniffer. Fifi was really cuddly this morning. It was really nice. I gave her a little head rub just on the off chance. And then she just stayed. And I was like, oh, this is nice. I've made breakfast with buns with my own breakfast. Nice. I have some sourdough for breakfast to have on make toast. That's a sentence. To make toast with. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for the sourdough. Sourdough is just so luscious toast. I think it is my favourite toast. When will buns make breakfast for you? Their turn soon. Yeah, when are they gonna throw my just a bowl of cornflakes on the floor and watch me eat it? in a little reverse, not brioche. No, it's difficult to find vegan brioche a lot of the time, as it tends to be milky. What was I gonna say? The other day, Alex and I got really excited because this is really dumb, but we got some, cheap noodles. Morning, mobs. Super noodles, but even cheaper super noodles. Is there a doot? A doot. Sandbad! Oh my gosh, tier 2. Thank you very much for the 28 months. Pleased to say my 17-year-old cat made it through the surgery and has been resting now for 2 weeks of recovery. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Well done, Cato. Good job. Cato. A Cato. We got these I wasn't sure if super noodles were vegan, and we were in the big shop, and for some reason in the big shop there's no signal, so we couldn't Google it. So we were like, okay, we'll just go with the big shop's own noodles, because they were definitely marked as vegan, and they were half the price. So we got the cheapest of cheap noodles. But because we were the 20p, no, there weren't any 20p. These were 50p. That's inflation for you. So we went out last night to see this comedian guy who we both like. And then when we got home, we just had our cheap noodles, and it was really nice. And it reminded me of my student days. My cheap noodle student days. It was good. It was good. God's gone bloody mad. It has. 50p of the cheap noodles. Who's the comedian? It's a guy called Joe Pera, who he has a show on Channel 4, or I can't remember what his show is on in America, that's called Joe Pera Talks to You. And it's really good. It was different to what I thought it was going to be. Treat them dry. No, that's too crunchy. It was good. It was good. I'm a noodle, soup and toast. Nothing much has changed. I remember when I was a student, my fancy meal that I would always do was toad in the hole. For some reason, that made me feel like I was a proper grown-up that was thriving, thrivingly independent if I made myself toad in the hole with Linda McCartney sausages. Good old toad in the hole. Or pasta bake. Pasta bake was a big one. Toad in the hole is top tier, really is. Really is. Oh, the sub alerts for some reason have just decided to turn themselves off. Eclipse, thank you very much for the 32 months. Bunkies times 32. Thank you. Well, actually, now I think about it, I've not streamed on my phone since Friday, have I? So it's actually had 3 days in which to randomly turn off alerts unnoticed. So yeah, I remember how I fixed it before though. So I can hopefully do it again. Fingers crossed. Oh no, not the Froggos. Not the Froggos. I used to buy chili con carne you put in the microwave or chili chips in the pub. I remember we used to go to... There was this place. I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called. But our like fancy eating place, if you were feeling lazy, was this... It was like a Chinese takeaway. And for £5, they would fill up these boxes that they somehow managed to get like absolutely ram-packed full. And you'd have a choice of like 2 different things. And that was our like, yeah, we're gonna eat big tonight. £5 of cheap takeaway. But it was really good. It was very good for like lazy students. What blasphemy is this? You're not in PJs. It's because at the moment, well, not anymore, but I've been cat sitting for Lydia for the last week or so. So I've been up early every day, going round and looking after them catos. Them there catos. So morning, Chef. I got a massive ego boost when a dorm neighbour saw the tikka masala I was making in the student kitchen and said it looked good enough to be from a restaurant. Fancy. My student used to do the best cheese toasties. The kitties are doing good. Come on in, Sarah. I did see Lydia's Wes Anderson Instagram, yeah. Up early and out of the house. I know. It's been like 2 weeks of that for me because I was looking after Milo for a week, and then I had like 2 days where I wasn't cat sitting, and then cat sitting again for another week. So these cats are getting me to have a very good sleeping pattern. Up early, up at the crack of the cat. You're becoming the official Yogscast pet hotel. Pet sitter, yeah. It's just, well, I keep saying that everyone should move to our area so that I can look after all their cats. But to be honest, it's nice to be able to give back to the community. No, it's nice to be able to give back because there's like so many times where like Kim or someone or like Mike, you give me a lift to the vet and I'm like, I have no way to repay this. So as soon as they say to cat sit, I'm just like, yes, I'm there. Let me return favors, please. This is the only thing I can do for you. I want to help. So yeah, someone told me that in England they have penny tours instead of centaurs. It's true. You don't want to mess with the pound tours though. Oh my gosh. Big boys. Artificially creating her crazy cat lady persona. Lewis did say in a video that his initial dream for the Yogscast was that all the Yogs would one day live and work in the compound. Wait, compound. Not in like gated community or anything, but compound. Oh jeez. Would be very nice. Have a little village. A streamer house. Oh no. Fifi, are you gonna... I think she's thinking about jumping up on me. You giving me intense sniffer? Hi. It's gonna be weird not seeing cats now. Don't know when I'm next gonna see him. A massive house to play hide and seek in. Oh my gosh, yes please. Yes please. Look at you. Have you never watched Lewis play Civ? Dude wants to be an all-powerful overlord. Oh my gosh, I'm watching his the current series with the big Pope plays. It's just him declaring war on everyone. It's amazing. I do love it. It's made me giggle a lot. Don't let the Hat Boys design the house. They build another kill house. What the heck? What the heck? I think I'm okay at hide and seek, as much as any grown adult can say that. Lewis the Psycho Pope, yes. Yeah. Have you played Civ on stream solo? No, I've never really played Civ. I think I've got both 5 and 6. But for a tall person, that's quite a boast. Yeah. I think I'm quite good at being bendy into awkward places that you wouldn't expect. Down the plug hole. Didn't you win a hide and seek when you were filming in Lewis's house once in the early days? We weren't filming, we were just around for a board game night, and they asked what game we wanted to play. Someone was like, okay, what are we playing next? So I said hide and seek, and then we just played hide and seek. I'm very behind on the Pope Wars series. Oh, I won't give any spoilies then. It's very it's very good though. I think my favorite episode was 9, I think. That is a doozy. That get me some big giggles. There's just some things that Potato says. It gives me big giggles. The other day, Cosy and I were talking to Lewis, and I was like, Lewis, can you bring Potato over, please? Can you send Potato over? He's really lovely. And he was like, okay. And then Kirsty was like, and Rithian, we need Rithian over. And I was just like, Lewis, bring us the men. Send us over the men. We demand it. Are they on YouTube to watch? They are. They're on the Yogscast Civ channel. But yeah, they are very good. Very amused by Potato. He's so lovely, honestly. I'm so glad he came over for Jingle Jam. I always want to say this year, but I guess technically last year. I don't really understand Civ, so on that front, I have no idea what's going on. But the plays are the funny. Even though I don't understand. It's because I saw good morning, Linewoods. I saw a clip from Sid saying it was Lewis saying to I can't remember. It might have been Ravs or someone. It was on one of the YouTube streams, I think, saying about doing like a noob Civ thing. And I was like, I would like to go to there. I'm a noob. I have Civ. I'm perfect. I can do the both of those things. But strategy games have really appealed to me. I used to play a lot of Age of Empires, which I guess, is like in a similar vein. So I think I could enjoy Civ. The thing that bothers me about Civ is the cucking. I can't think how to describe it. When you're both building towards a thing and then one person gets it and it means you don't. I think that I'd be like, oh, that's butts. I wanted the thing. But I can't think of what the not the competition itself, just the like, if you have been trying to build one particular thing, that's the thing that I'm like, no, that I imagine that would be frustrating. But the world wonders, don't it just? But yeah, that's the only thing that I'd be a bit like, meh. But I'm finding it interesting. Like, I'm learning more about Civ from watching this series, because I've never really watched Civ before. Because obviously I was just always streaming at the same time as Armchair Admirals. So never really seen any of it. Stealing stuff is fun when you're the thief. I was once in a LAN game where we were all in one room. Two guys were threatening each other not to build a wonder they wanted. I said nothing and quietly stole the wonder myself. Yeah. It just makes me giggle when they all get excited about a thing. They'll be like, oh my gosh, Delta's built the blah blah blah. What? And I'm like, what? I don't know what this means, but we're excited. It's like when a dog gets excited because everyone cheers and they're just like, yay! I'm like that. Bam, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Chef. That is very kind of you. Thank you. But yeah, I would be up for that. Kirsty said she would be up for it too. But if this happens, let it be known that she has 138 hours in the game. Dost thou maketh her a noob? Methinketh not. But then again, I guess it is very different if that's like hours playing on your own instead of multiplayer sort of thing. I've moved on to the olive and tomato part of my breakfast. Fancy. I have 100 hours and I know nothing. It's possible to play on teams. Well, I was saying that it could be fun if we all had like a coach. So like, but then again, I guess that might just turn into them using us as like meat puppets to just play Civ through. Excuse me. No. 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 There we go. I was saying that if that were to happen, I choose potato. I choose potato. Really, can have Kirsty. Because then we can just talk about bunnies for hours. I can have a religion that's just called Banui and try to spread the good word to everyone. That would be the plan. Oh, look at that little toffee twerk going on. Why do they twerk when they have toffee? Like, is it really the happiest thing that they do? You're after food, aren't you? You are. Name your city's bunny types. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. This is very lovely. I wonder if I'll get Fifi's CT results today, because it's been over a week now. Because it was last Monday. I guess it's technically been a week if you, like, a working week. If you count the bonk holiday. Le bonk. It made me laugh yesterday. It's really difficult to describe, like, hey, my name is Ira. It's really difficult to describe why Joe Pera is funny, because he's a very, like, particular sense of humor that doesn't sound funny at all if you describe it. But yesterday he was like saying like, oh, do you all have a good bank holiday? And everyone was like, yeah. And he was like, what's a bank holiday? We were trying to explain. Someone was like, it's like Labor Day. And he was like, oh, okay. British Touring Car Championship. You can probably find them online, although I don't think there was a race this week. Wait, what? I looked away for a second and you're talking about cars. The heck? If they're not tiny and, on a motor railway, Hello. Hello. Fifi. What are you doing up there? You said BTCC. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did I? Did I? What is BTCC? Why would I have said BTCC? I'm so confused. Fifi's tests. Oh, okay. I was very confused. Good morning, Ginger. How's it doing? Bank holidays make it sound as if you worship banks in the UK. Yeah, it's very strange. I wonder why they're like originally called bank holidays. Like, because obviously it's because the bank would have a holiday, but surely it's an everyone holiday, not just the banks. Either that, or I guess maybe just no one works when the banks don't work. I don't know. What are you doing? And should you be doing it? Fifi. 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 Stop eating that. Stop eating that. Come on in, Special K. Hi. Do you want your snack? Are you so hungry that you need... Oh no, she's gone. She's eating the blanket in protest for no treat. Fifi? Go on then. They can has. Oh, she knows. Hello. Fifi has started doing this thing every morning where what are you trying to find in my pocket? She started doing this thing where she slides as soon as I walk towards the fence, she slides across the floor and face plants the fence. And she does it every morning. She just doesn't learn. I'm like, why do you do this? You know that if you wait like 2 seconds, you'll be able to just run out. So why do you do it? She's a silly egg. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Let me put this down without bonking either of you on the head. Careful. There we go. No, Gerry. No, Gerry. Well done, Fifi. There is a tiny bit there if you want it. There you go. Well done. Well done. He. Good morning, Mexicals. Good morning, Emblem. Squid. Which behaviour do you mean? What, her chewing the blanket? Fifi the treats vacuum. She do be. She do be. There she go. Which mischief are you gonna get up to today, Fifi? Oh, the fence running. They're running up to the gate. Oh. The problem is she does it literally any time I approach the fence to open it. I've tried to, it's just like something she's just done the last couple of days. Hello. What are you up to? What are you planning? It's because she just hears me going towards it and she runs. But yeah, bless her. Bless her. She just gets very keen to come out. But then she doesn't come out straight away. It's like she's just very excited by the fence itself. Just happy to see her chaos tanks have been refilled. Yeah. I'm waiting for the dogs to realise the sooner they move out the way, the quicker I can open the gate. Yeah. It's like when when I've been trying to leave Lydia's house. The number of times that I've been or trying to get in. I'll open the door like a tiny bit and then there'll just immediately be Pam's face right there, just can leave? I'm like, no. I've had to do a very ungraceful shove as I walk through the door sort of thing. And then the same, today I was trying to leave and Pam just sat in front of the door. And then, because Lumbo heard me talking to her, he then came in and sat there as well. And I was like, no, you cannot run away. Bobby hasn't learned that to open the door, I actually have to open the door. And he would just sit there until I start pushing. Yeah. Silly eggs. Sweet Lumbo. He is very sweet. He's a sweet little monster boy. Oh, they all also lovely. Such lovely catos. But yeah, Katie has a new kit on now as well. So I just need Katie to book a holiday so I can go and cat sit for her, and then I'll slowly collect all of them. We sometimes have throw the cat in the back when we leave the house. You have to pick him up and gently yeet him further into the kitchen so you close the back door. Aww. I am cat sitting. Well, I'm not cat sitting anymore. Today was the last day of the cat sitting. But I just love sitting on those cats. They're nice and warm. Lovely little cushions. But it has been very nice. It means that this year I have cat sat 6 cats, and we've only just got into May. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good on the cat statistics. The old cat stats. Are you becoming a crazy cat lady? Yeah, just slowly collecting other people's cats. I wouldn't have a cat of my own, so I just collect other people's instead. If I use the back door at any point during the night, my cat will just appear. Yeah. Another little friend for Angus. Yeah, if you look at Katie's Twitter, you can see a new little friend. Little friendo, who I'm hoping that I can go and meet when I'm not doing so busily. Good morning, Laborto. How you doing? Wait, this is a threat. Wait, what? Pippin, yeah, little Pippin. Pippin. You wouldn't have one for now. No, cats aren't my jam. I love them. Like, I love other people having them. And I love getting to see them. But they're not for me. I'm a bunny person through and through. Through and through. Jam isn't my jam either, actually. I don't really like jam. Jam is not my jam. If anything, peanut butter is my jam. Peanut butter is my jam. You know when you can care for them and then hand them back? Yes. Yes. What about a dog or a cow? I don't think we have space for a cow. If I did, I would happily have a cow. Don't have a cow, man, but I would. I would have a cow. Get one in lithium. Not even raspberry jam. No, I've just never been that keen on jam. I like it in cake, but you could argue that that is because of the cake. And I'll have it for like a cream tea and stuff. But yeah, I'm not a big jam whammon. What about jelly? If someone said to me, "You'll never have jelly again," I'd be like, "Okay." Like it's just jelly. That's my jelly review. I don't really get it. I don't remember the last time I had jelly. And I don't mind. If someone has jelly, I'm not jelly. Because as long as it brings them joy, that is fine. If it was ethical to have a gene-edited rabbit pet of any animal, what animal would you like as a pet? Little rabbit-sized cow or elephant, for example. Capybara. Capybara. But essentially, a rabbit-sized capybara is a guinea pig. Pretty much. So I guess you sort of like can have that. Jelly just reminds me of being at birthday parties as a kid. Yeah. I just don't really understand jelly. I guess it's okay. Guinea pigs are loud. Oh my gosh, yes. I love their noises though. Their little like wee 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 wee. I love it. A capybara-sized rabbit. I guess. No, you get like half capybara, I would say, would be the biggest banui. Or maybe slightly more than half. But imagine if you did get a full capybara-sized boy. A boy? Hello. Hello. What about those fancy fruit gels at fine dining? I ain't ever fine dined, so I don't know. I think I just get annoyed about fruit that isn't just fruit. I think, like when you have like a something blah 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 with a raspberry coulis and it's just that they've dribbled some sort of sauce all over your plate and I'm just like, just give me a raspberry. I'll be more happy. Save yourself the bother. Just give me a plate of raspberries. I will prefer that. Thank you. Like, fruit itself is so lovely. Just don't muck around with it. Are there any rabbit bunny species that get awfully big? The biggest one, I think, is the Flemish giant. I think they get to be the biggest. They're very big boys. Big boys. I honestly like fruit itself way more than squishing it. Yeah. I think the finest dining I've ever done is I once went to a supper party around someone's house. That was quite nice. But I have never... The thing that scares me about like fancy restaurant eating is when they give you things on your plate and you don't know if you're meant to eat them or not. Like garnishes and cutlery. Like, you just don't know, like, what are they going to come along and be like, oh my gosh, did you actually eat that? You shouldn't have done that. That was just for display. And I'm like, don't put it on my plate then. It just confuses me. I don't think I've actually been to a proper fancy restaurant. Yeah, me neither. I mean, the fanciest place I have been to is there's a place called Flo in Bristol. Are you one of the monsters that eats the side salad? Yes, because it's on my plate. If you put it on my plate, I will assume I can eat it. But yeah, that's the thing that I don't like about like fancy places. Just being too fancy. Just too fancy. It's too much. What are my thoughts on apple cake? I don't like it. I don't like cooked apples. So any of your apple pies, your turnovers, your yum-yums, they ain't my jam. They ain't my jam. You really are Fifi's mama. Yeah. I am a hair haver. I am. I am indeed. All these vegans coming into my plate at restaurant and eating the garnish. Cooked apples poo-poo. Presumably if the apple pie was put on your plate, you'd eat it. No. I would give it to Alex. I would give it to Alex. Apple crumble is heavenly. Apple crumble, if you can eat the crumble part without touching any of the apple part, then I'll eat that. But as soon as I taste the apple, bleh, bleh, bleh. Apple, you get specific apple yum-yums. But they are poo. I'd prefer just a yum-yum to an apple yum-yum. When you have a comb or a brush, how do you prevent dust from getting in? Wait, what do you mean? Dust? Onto the brush? Or from the brush to the head? How do you prevent dust from tangling in your comb? I have a tangle tease, and they're very easy to just clean. Tangle teasers are like my favourite hairbrush. They are very good. What you like is the delivery palette of fruit at a restaurant. Yeah, just give me the fruit. Just give me the fruit. No fancy things. Should I make a photo of my comb and post it? I guess so. You can do. But yeah, just get a tangle tease. They're very good. They're very easy to just get between all of the things. How do you clean it though? You just do. You just scoop it out. It just comes out easily. You could just get like a little bit at the end and pull it back, and then it creates like a little hair. Hello. You're not a little hair, you're a little bunui. I don't like rhubarb either, chef. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would like to. In an ideal world, you'd like the taste of everything, I suppose, because that'd be nice. But yeah, I don't like rhubarb. Pleh. Pleh. I have a tangle teaser, but it takes so much longer to brush my hair than with a regular hairbrush. Oh, see, if I tried to do a, you've made me think about we every time I hear rhubarb now. Yay! This is my legacy. It's like the other day I posted a picture on Instagram of some pancakes I made, and someone was like, oh yeah, just sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on there. And I had this like big thought where I was like, should I reply and tell them that I don't like cinnamon. But then I was like, but I don't want to take their joy away from liking cinnamon. So I just liked the comment. And then by liking the comment, I was like, hang on, because I've liked this, do they now think I approve and I like cinnamon? I hope they don't buy me any cinnamon because of this big confusing incident. Bunnies do get winter and summer coats. They molt quite a bit. Gerry, you can sort of see his molt line coming in a bit there. But they're both sort of starting to molt at the moment. This comment is garbage. Press is like, no, I was happy for them to like cinnamon. I liked that the concept of the comment brought them joy. But for myself, really the like button needs to have more nuance to it. There should be, I like the concept of this comment. There should be, I like all of this comment. And there should be, I'm being polite. Like but don't agree. Yeah, precisely. Well, I'm happy for you. That should be one of the buttons. Just, I'm happy for you. Precisely, Sam. It's like when someone posts something sad, but you want to show that you're being supportive, but you don't want to. You don't like it. You're not just like, yay, but you're like, I'm here for you. Really, what we should do is just learn to communicate feelings. Don't Englify the comment section. Oh. But yeah. I wish I liked cinnamon because cinnamon brings so many people so much joy. And I like the sound of like, I feel like I should like something called a Cinnabon. Like, it's cute and it sounds nice and it's just nice. But then in actuality, I'm like, no. If only there were words we could use to communicate precisely. What are you doing in there? I have straw flip-flops that smell of cinnamon. We have a hand vacuum that smells of aftershave every time you use it, and I don't know why. It's really confuses me. Every time I go to use it, it just creates this like man smell. And I'm like, why? I don't know what this little guy's trying to impress. Hello. Hello. My roommate put cinnamon on carrots and it makes me full body cringe. But I'm sure it must be great if you like it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it used scented bags. I don't really know. It doesn't use bags. It's just like a what do you call it? Vivi? No. 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 There we go. That dustbuster. That just reminds me of did you ever watch Titty Bang Bang? The comedy show on iPlayer, I want to say. On was it BBC Three? It's a British TV show called Titty Bang Bang, and it was like a comedy show. And there's this one where there's this lady who she dresses up as like a maid. And then she, like, the whole joke is that she's always like, don't look at me, I'm shy. But she's trying to get attention by doing it. And there's just one line where she would always be like, don't look at me, I'm just dust busting. And it's just the dust busting just reminded me of that. many shows lived and died on BBC Three. It's true. It's true. It's like you know what type of show something is by if someone says, oh, it's a BBC Three comedy, and you're just like, oh, okay. Oh. A one season that flopped. I see. Well, I guess that it's time to bibbidi-doo, a bibbidi-doo. Got a picture of your emotion. Get your lipstick. Sorry. Oh, showing my age. We can read Cat. What was it you said you wanted to ask, Sam? Is rain hot? How hot rain? How hot is rain? How hot is rain? Okay. I'm sorry that you've mostly just seen the back of Gerry's head. I swear every time I go near him, he just turns around. I will be back at 2 for... It's a very good back of head. True. See, these are the little earsies. I will be back at 2 for Kirsty time. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. So yeah. I hope you all have very lovely days. I'm going to eat some sourdough. And I hope you... Can we get a quick Gerry ear quack? Oh. Oh, they didn't want to part. But I hope you all have a very lovely day. And I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Look after yourselves. I'll see some of you later. Some of you I might see tomorrow. Some of you might never come back. But, you know, I hope you all have lovely lives. And be good. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, Gerry boy. We can leave. Oh, no. No. No, get back here. 2 p.m. on the dot. Get back here. You better all be here. I'm going to take a roll call. We've gone. Okay. Nice. A boy. Bye-bye. A boop.